Hello and welcome to another video. This is my latest PC build. I tried to make this one as upgradable as possible, so I chose a good processor and motherboard, and then anything else like the RAM and GPU is easily upgradable if I need to in the future. So the case that I chose was a Bitfenix Shinobi. It's an ATX mid tower. It's got your two USB 3 headers on the front. It's relatively cheap, looks quite good in my opinion. The strips on the side are for ventilation, and you can also choose what colour of those you want. But I went for black because that's the colour scheme I'm going for in this build. So I stripped the case down to just the bare chassis. This makes it easier to install everything and also prevents any fingerprints getting. So the power supply is a Corsair CX600 600-watt modular. So you have your main motherboard connectors already built in. It's semi-modular, and then everything else like your SATA and connectors for your GPUs are all separate. To cool the processor, this is a Corsair H100i. It's a liquid cooler with a dual rad. So as you can see there, it's a full copper block. The pump unit's built into that as well, and it has some thermal paste already applied. The only downside was this case didn't initially fit the setup, so I had to remove all the front drive bays and then cut a slot in the bottom of the CD drive cages. And then this allowed the top of the radiator to stick into the top and left enough room for the pipes to have a nice smooth run to the CPU. So do bear it in mind when you're choosing a case. Check everything fits first, obviously. But it worked out quite well in the end. So the motherboard is a 990 FX UD3 from Gigabyte. And I chose this because it's got everything I need on it. It's overclockable, supports the latest processors, and it has an all black motherboard which matches the colour scheme of the build. So the processor is an AMD FX 8350. You just line the triangles up on the processor, drop it in, and then lower the pin. The processor is 8 cores. I believe it's 4 physical cores and then 8 logical processors, and that runs at 4 GHz stock, and it's overclockable really easily with AMD's own turbo clock feature. So that was the motherboard installed. Now I'm just adding the block. There's a magnetic strip, so you can select whether you're using an AMD or Intel bracket. It just clips on automatically, and then you put it onto the board and tighten the bolts down evenly on each side. The fans, these were just top case fans, 120mm. These are connected directly to the Corsair pump, so everything is controlled through that, so the speeds, it only spins up if the computer's under load. So the RAM is some Patriot Black Viper. Got 8GB of this. I'll hopefully upgrade it to 16 soon. So the SSD is a Kingston HyperX beast. It has over 500 megabytes a second read and write. It's really fast. So I just attached the 3.5-inch backplate adapter and then put it into the 3.5-inch adapter cage that goes into the CD drive bay on the top of the case. And this was the first boot. So everything started up fine. All the fans were running as they should, and then I installed Windows 8. So I just leave you with a look around the entire system completed. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, then you can leave me a comment or send me an email. And as with most of the things I do on this channel, there'll be more information about it on my website. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.